morning and welcome to my Cuisinette. My name is Lucille Favreau and today we'll be making a simple meal. We'll have chicken divan, which is very good but simple enough to put together. And we'll have also rice to go with this and the bread and raisin custard. So we'll start with the chicken divan. And the ingredients are 2 10-ounce frozen broccoli, 2 cups or 3 of chicken breast cooked and cut up, 2 10-ounce cans of cream of mushroom, 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of sharp American cheese shredded, 1 cup soft breadcrumbs, and tablespoon of butter. You cook the broccoli until tender and drain. Arrange stalks in greased 12 by 7 or pan that you have, or baking dish. Layer chicken on top and combine next 3 ingredients. Pour over chicken, sprinkle with cheese, combine breadcrumbs and butter, sprinkle overall, and bake at 350, 30-35 minutes to serve with rice. So we'll start right now, and I'll spray the dish a bit. And so do this, and we'll put the broccoli in, spread it in the bottom, and the chicken, and there's 3 cups of chicken. It says 2 to 3 cups, so that's what I did. And this is the mixture. I mixed it all together beforehand because I thought it would save time. And that's the cream of mushroom, the mayonnaise, and the lemon juice. And, of course, you use a spatula. I could not cook without a spatula. There. That's probably as good as it can be. Spread it on. This makes a nice sauce with this. And it's tasty. And, of course, we'll put the cheese. Because I grate the cheese, and sometimes I'm more generous than what it calls for. If there's a little bit over, I put it in. Now, we have the bread, and I'll show you this. I'll show you how I make the breadcrumbs, the soft breadcrumbs. This is how I do it, and I slice it, of course, much thicker when I make crumbs like that. And they say, remove the crust. I don't. I paid for the crust, and I put it in. And it doesn't make a bit of difference as far as I'm concerned. Okay, there, all together. There. And I'm using Italian wheat bread, and I like it. It's light enough. It works well. And if you have a serrated knife, it's the best thing. It works the best for this. There. I'll put it all in. I'd prepared some ahead of it. So, and pour a tablespoon of melted butter. Just mix it. it jumps out of the bowl. There, we're all set. And I'll put it in like this. There. And spread it around a bit. And I'll show you what we do to get the sauce to go down into the casserole and it spreads better. Just do this and it will go down some. There. A little bit. Okay, now we'll put this into the oven at 350, and it takes about 30-35 minutes to bake. So while this is doing, I'll start the rice to cook. And I just have to get the water boiling and put the rice in. So I'll wait a minute. And while we're doing this, let's see. Skin the rice. The rice is very simple. It's just that while the rice will be baking, we'll start our pudding. So I put this over here, and the bread. The bread I did, you saw what I showed you with the breadcrumbs. Well, this is just big chunks of bread, bigger, that's all, pretty much the same idea, same kind of bread. And put it into the bottom of my dish here. And put the raisins all over. And what I'll have to do is get some milk. And it takes 2.5 cups of milk for the bread and raisin custard. So I have to see what I'm doing here. Whoops, did I? All set. And this recipe doesn't call to warm up for warming up the milk, but I find if I warm it up, it's going to cook faster. It won't take so long to warm up in the oven. So that's a little help. Whoops, did I? So put it about 2 minutes anyways. And I guess I'm going to make a custard. I need some eggs, huh? So, 2, 3 eggs. Okay. So, break the eggs right here. There. And I'll put the half a cup of sugar. I'll add gradually. Just beat this. Put the sugar in all at once. vanilla. Say a teaspoon, okay? That's how you measure sometimes. And I need this. There, it says a half a teaspoon. There. Oh, that's boiling, so come back to this. Now I'm going to add to this, I'm not going to put salt in here because I'm adding the powdered chicken bouillon. So I put 2 teaspoons of this, and it's already that's salted, so I don't want to add any more. Now, and I'll put in the rice while it's boiling like this. And it stops from boiling, of course, so have to wait till it boils again a bit. Okay, and I'll put it down to simmer. And just stir it. I'll stir it another time later on. But then, when we put the cover on, it's a good thing if we don't have to lift it too much because it prevents from cooking as well. And in this, I don't know if you can notice, but there are vents there, 3 little vents. And it helps because when anything like this cooks and it boils over, it goes onto the stove. But this shouldn't do it because the vents, the steam comes out of here. So, do this. Keep on with the custard. There, and I'll get the milk. Oops, it on. There, and I'll put a little bit in the milk to warm it up, in the eggs to warm it up a bit. And pour the rest in. And I'll pour it all over. Oh, yes, I do have that too. I was looking at that vanilla, and I wondered, did I put it? Not? Yes, okay. There. There we go. And I'll do this so that we want the bread to get soaked. And it makes a custardy thing. It's not too much bread. Now, I'll put a little bit more. Huh, what happened to this? Well, I'll have to put it like this. That's all there is to it. Just a little bit over. Just a little bit over like this. There. A little bit more nutmeg. And we're ready. Huh. I was looking for the sprinkle thing that sprinkles. Well, I'd taken it off. Oh, that's why. All ready. And I'll have to put this in the oven. Again, the light here so we see what we're doing. There. And this should probably take about 30 minutes also. We have to check once in a while. So, That is going, and while this is, we'll check, see what the rice is doing. It sticks in the bottom. You have to, and I'm using a fork because it works better than a spoon somehow for this. Now I'll use a teaspoon of parsley, just extra flavor, I guess, and a little color. There. So, while this is cooking, I'll put the milk away. I think it's a good idea. And now we just have to wait for some of these things to come out, I guess, and that's it. I can read this, the bread and raisin custard. The bread and raisin custard, 2 cups of bread cubes placed in a 12 by 7 pan, mixed together at 2½ cups of milk, 1/2 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Pour this mixture over the bread cubes. Bake at 350, 35 minutes. If custard is not set or quite set, let stand in the oven. Turn it off and let stand a few minutes to complete the cooking. And then if you do have a microwave, you can always take it there and put it on medium, and I'd say maybe depending on how much more you see how set it is, and you can put it 2 minutes, try it again. That's about the same, and I think it should work well. One of the things that I've mentioned is that we can also microwave the custard, and I put it in the oven and I'm trying 5 minutes at a time and see how it works on medium, and it should finish it very well. So that's how we'll see how that comes out. While the food is cooking, I thought I could give you a little sample of what I do best besides cooking, sing. And I'm going to sing Beyond the Sea. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, he's there waiting for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to his arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond a star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. That's it. Things are all ready. I'll start taking out things out of the oven. The chicken divan came out very good. Looks good. Put it in here. Sit it there. And also the bread and raisin custard. I put it in the microwave for a while on medium heat. And you see when you try, you put your knife in this and it's done, it comes out clean. So that tells you that it's ready. And the rice is also done. And just fluff it up with the fork. because a spoon makes it stick together too much. So I'll put it here. There we are. There, and it looks pretty good. And of course, with this, you need butter in it. At least I do. So that's the rice over here, and the pudding, and we're all done. So I'll take some out so you can see what it looks like inside. It comes out very, very good. So. You have your vegetables and your meat right in there. And some rice to go with it. Alrighty, and so this is our meal for this time, and I hope you enjoy it and will try the recipes. Until we meet again, au revoir et bon appétit.